Just like last year, we got two dominating conferences in men's basketball going head to head this upcoming week. It's the Big 12 SEC Challenge. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here, Ballard Sports Media, coming at you with this quick video as we have wrapped up college football. We try to get into more sports on here. Got the Super Bowl coming up in a couple weeks. I think a week from this Sunday. So keep an eye out for next week. Hopefully a preview video coming out with the matchup between the Saints. Or the Saints. They didn't make it. The Buccaneers and the Chiefs. Man, y'all had me there for a second, right? Of course the Saints didn't make it. That might have been a troll job. I don't know. But anyway, getting into the main topic of conversation for this video here, the SEC and the Big 12 Challenge for men's basketball is here. We've seen this happen the past few years. I think last year, I remember Alabama played, or was supposed to play. Maybe this had gotten canceled because of the virus when that was going around. And, okay, it still is. But when it came around, right, when it was big, you got some good games coming up. Some ACC games, but I want to look at this, the Big 10, or the Big 12, I'm sorry, and the SEC Challenge. First game up. This is on Saturday. Pretty much all these games are on Saturday. Alabama, ranked number 9 of the country, my Crimson Tide, going up on the road against number 24, Oklahoma. This is in Norman. Then the next game up, A&M at Kansas State. You got Texas Tech at LSU, Florida at West Virginia, TCU at Missouri. West Virginia ranked number 11. Texas Tech playing LSU on the road. Texas Tech is ranked number 10. Missouri hosting TCU. They're ranked. Missouri is number 12 in the country. We also have some other good games. Wisconsin at Penn State should be good. But looking at the the Big 12 SEC Challenge, you got Auburn unranked, which is surprising to me and probably many other people based on just how Bruce Pearl is, a really good coach. Got to give him a lot of credit. He's building a great program at Auburn and had a great year last year. But that was last year. This year, not so much. The tables have turned a little bit in the SEC in terms of teams and talent. Auburn at Baylor, and then Arkansas at Oklahoma State. We also have, and this is pretty much every team in the SEC and the Big 12. Or not really every team. And we have Ole Miss at Georgia, so they're not part of this whole SEC Big 12 Challenge. But you got Kansas at Tennessee. That's the top 25 matchup. 15 Kansas going on the road to Knoxville, Thompson-Boling Arena at 6 o'clock on Saturday night on ESPN. I might watch this game. Number 15 going on to take number 18, Tennessee. And then we have, I think that's it. I mean, you got South Carolina at Vandy. Other than that, those are the games for the Big 12 SEC Challenge. So what do I think about these matchups? Well, let's start with the Crimson Tide here. It's going to be a tough road game for you. Number 9 on 24, and 24 is at home in Norman, Oklahoma. 57.5% chance for Oklahoma to win this game. Pretty much. No lines out yet. It really doesn't matter much in basketball, I don't think. On average, Alabama's scoring about 81 points. Oklahoma, they're about 77. So Bama has the advantage and upper hand in scoring. Points against, 69 for Alabama, 67 for Oklahoma, 67.8. You can round that up. Oklahoma on a 4-game win streak. Alabama on a 10-game win streak. They have not lost in a while. Ever since we started conference play, Alabama undefeated. They're also undefeated on the road. Bama's 14-3 on the year. Oklahoma is 10-4. So Bama's played more games. They have a better record, right? They're just a better team. Now, they give Oklahoma an advantage just for it being at home, and I don't blame you. Oklahoma's been really, really good at home this year. 8-1. 8-1 for the Sooners at home. I don't sleep on my Tide. I really don't. But at the same time, that doesn't mean I'm always going to pick them. You can't always pick your team. I think Oklahoma, being ranked as low as they are, but you got to think and take into account they've had quite a few road games this year, I think. Some tough ones. They pulled one out last night. As I'm recording this on January 27th, on the 26th, they played Texas on the road and won by 1 point. I'm going to give this one to Oklahoma. Bama, I'm sorry. I think at some point, I wouldn't be surprised either way it goes. I really wouldn't. But they favor Oklahoma. They like Oklahoma. Bama has been comfortable being in the SEC. And this is a little different. This is Big 12. Big 12 is actually pretty good. Oklahoma's really good. This is a little out of Bama's comfort zone, this Oklahoma matchup, I think. So I'm going to take Oklahoma here. I wouldn't be surprised either way it goes. If Bama wins, it's not going to shock me. I'll be proud. I'll be upset if they lose. I'll also be proud that, hey, I wasn't wrong about Oklahoma. But I have a feeling Oklahoma's going to get the win at home. That just is how it is. It's tough on the road. Really, in general, in basketball. But, especially if you're a team like Alabama, you've just been playing in conference. And sure, Oklahoma's done the same thing. If this were in Tuscaloosa at Coleman Coliseum instead of Lloyd Noble Center, which is where Oklahoma plays in Norman, I'd probably pick Bama. Bama would probably be the favorite. So I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take Oklahoma in that one. All right, moving on to this next matchup on this list here. A&M at Kansas State. Kansas State played Bama last year, gave them a good run. On the road for A&M, they're 7-7, 1-3 on the road. Kansas State 4-8 at home. Just a terrible season. Not very good for them this year. 5-11. That's the Buccaneers' record for the past 2 years. Well, they went 7-9 last year, but prior to Bruce Arians, 5-11 back-to-back seasons. But anyways, we're not here to talk NFL. Whew. It's been tough. It really has. 3-game losing streak for the Aggies. 5-game, 5+, I'm sure. I'll have to look, but I'm looking at, how it shows like the last 5 games. They've lost their last 5, Kansas State has. Man. Kansas State. I think it'll be close. It's not quite 50-50, but 56.4. Round that down to 56% chance that the Aggies can win this game, leaving Kansas State with a 44% chance to win this one. Give me, I'll go with the Aggies not even. It's not even an upset. I don't think you're 7-7. They're 5-11. Oh, it's an upset because we won on the road. Not really. No, it's only an upset if you're not supposed to win the game, right? So, I mean, give me A&M. Not even an upset. Just straight up. That's straight up just, winning, continuing their streak. Okay, here's one. Arkansas at Oklahoma State in Stillwater, Gallagher Arena. Arkansas, 56.6% chance to win, round that to 57. So they do like Oklahoma State, but they mostly like Arkansas in this one. I like Arkansas too. They're 2-3 on the road. Oklahoma State's 4-3 at home. Arkansas 12-4. Oklahoma State 10-4. Oklahoma State coming off a good win over Iowa State on the road though, 81-60. But I mean, look, Arkansas beat Auburn by 2 at home, and they just beat last week 92-71, big time over Vandy. They got great scoring players. Keep your eye on some of their guys. Keep an eye on Moody. Keep an eye on Smith. Keep an eye on Tate. Those guys lead in each of those categories. The steals, the takeaways, whatever. Jalen Tate, keep your eye on him. A really good guard. He's a senior. He's definitely improved since he's been at Arkansas each of the last few years. Looking at stats and everything. But give me Arkansas over Oklahoma State. So there's that. And then let's see who have we looked at. So, and again, let me start over here. Okay. I'm going to take Arkansas over Oklahoma State. Arkansas gets the win. Upset brewing in Norman. Oklahoma is going to pull an upset over my Tide. I just have a feeling that something's going to happen. That they have motivation to win over my Crimson Tide. Not sleeping on my Tide. I wouldn't be surprised if they get the win. But is Bama just going to keep on winning and winning and winning and winning? Maybe, maybe not. I hope so. Again, I'm not hoping they lose this game, but you can't pick your team every single week. And Bama has been challenged at times a little bit. Oklahoma has been really, really good too. So I'll take Oklahoma there. I'll take Kansas State over A&M. Or I'm sorry, I took A&M. So I'll take Oklahoma over Bama. I'll take A&M over Kansas State. And then, of course, just talking about the Arkansas-Oklahoma State game. Give me the Hogs on the road. Next game. Florida at number 11, West Virginia. Virginia's good. West Virginia, I'm sorry. 61.8, round that up to 62% chance for the Mountaineers to win at home at WVU Coliseum. This is going to be a good game. For West Virginia, give me this team. I'll take them. No spreads out for any of these games yet, by the way. But hopefully we get those within the next day or so. Either way, I'm not going to pick spreads in basketball, who's going to cover or not, but I'll take West Virginia over Florida. Texas Tech at LSU. This should be good. Texas Tech is a really, really good team. Made the Final Four a couple years ago. Number 10 in the country, 11-5. They're 3-1 on the road. LSU's 8-1 at home. LSU's 11-4. They like Texas Tech. 56.8% chance for the Raiders, Red Raiders. I think it's too much scoring for Texas Tech. I think they have too many good shooters on the floor for LSU to keep up with. LSU's got great players, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, is it enough? I don't think it is. I'll take Texas Tech. Auburn at Baylor. I'm sorry, I skipped one. TCU at Missouri. Missouri at home. They're ranked. They're a better team. This is in Columbia. I'll take Missouri. 81.3. Yeah, I'll take them. Now, this one should be good. Auburn and Baylor go head to head. Number 2 Baylor hosting unranked Auburn. Auburn was good last year. 15-game winning streak, undefeated. Now they've just fallen off. 5.1% chance for Auburn to win this game. Give me Baylor all the way. 95% chance to win at home. And Baylor's unbeaten. Take Baylor. Let's see what other SEC Big 12 games there are. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one. Texas and Kentucky. I can't wait for this. Kentucky, that's a blue blood in basketball. They're great, right? Not this year. 5-10. Down year for Calipari and the Wildcats. But 11-3. 5th ranked Texas at home. I'll take them. Or on the road, I'm sorry. This is at Rupp Arena. But Texas has some momentum. They're 2-0 on the road. Haven't lost a road game. Kentucky's 3-3 at home. They just lost yesterday actually, to my Crimson Tide. Shout out to Bluegrass Sports Media. They lost. They lost to Bama 2 times. They lost to Auburn. They lost to Georgia. They just have lost. They are rebuilding. Rebuilding Calipari. At home against Texas, who's got a 65% chance to win. Take Texas in this one. I know I probably should have wrote these down or something. I don't know. But these are going to be interesting matchups. But I'm pretty much taking mostly the favorites. Although I do like... It's tough. I like Oklahoma at home against my Crimson Tide. I'm going to take Oklahoma there. Right? I'm going to take Oklahoma. So with that being said, so let me just run through these picks here. I'm going to take Oklahoma at home against Alabama. That I'm taking. For Kansas State and A&M. Right? Which will be a great matchup. Probably. I don't know. Kansas State. Give me A&M to win over Kansas State. So I just took Oklahoma over Alabama. I'll take A&M over Kansas State. I'll take LSU over Texas Tech. I'll take West Virginia over Florida. Mizzou over TCU. Baylor, number 2 in the country at home over Auburn. I'll take that. And then, again, as we just talked about, Kentucky. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Give me Texas on the road at Rupp. Number 5, Texas, is doing really, really good. They're going to run the table, I think, in March Madness and everything. Probably win the Big 12. Give me them. So those are the games for the SEC Big 12 Challenge. I do apologize. If any of this was confusing, I don't know. Y'all heard my picks. Come on. Let me know who you guys have. I'm premiering this video for you guys. As you're watching it, let me know who you have in the SEC and the Big 12 Challenge matchups this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Or is it, let me see, I think it's all on Saturday, actually. All on the 30th. So I'm looking forward to it. It's always great to see, out of conference matchups. So keep your eye on Bama and Oklahoma especially, man. I'm proud of what Nate Oates has done with the program this year in year 2. He's got them ranked in the top 10. He's got them undefeated in SEC play, and he's killing it, man. He's doing really well. So anyway, let me know who you have in this week's Big 12 SEC matchups. And for more sports content, please like and subscribe right here to Ballard Sports Media. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff for more sports content. And until next time, Ballard Sports Media, checking out. Have a good day. Love all you guys. Roll Tide Roll. We'll see ya.